Welcome back guys to another tutorial in this color grading section of our complete Premiere Pro 2021 course. Now in this video we will be going through the HSL Secondary and Vignette tabs, and once again both these features are super cool and really useful. So let's talk about the HSL Secondary first. So now the HSL Secondary is what it does is that it gives us an ability to isolate certain colors in the clip and adjust them without affecting any other colors. So let's see how we can do that. So now I have these three individual ranges for hue, saturation and luminance in the panel, and then I've got my clip on the timeline, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of this matte. So I'm going to go into my panel and we'll pick this eyedropper, and now we'll select the color that I want to change, and in this case it's going to be the magenta-ish color, which is the color of this matte. Now as soon as I pick the color, it can be seen in my hue, saturation and luminance ranges over here. And now we have this color selected, and then we also have some feathering around it too. So the color that we selected, which is magenta-ish color, which is over here where this straight white line is, but here in the feathering we have the lighter shades as well. So that is just to prevent some crispiness. Now we can widen up or broaden up the range of our selection, and that is because now you can see in the clip that we've got this color which is darker on this side, but I've got the same color with a lighter shade on the other side. So I'm gonna pick this additional dropper and we'll choose the lighter shade, and now you can see in my range that I've actually widened up my range, so I've got a broadened range now. Now if you want, you can go even further and you can just kind of manually increase this up to like this. So if we now look at the grayscale picture by ticking this box, we can see that the color we have selected and the areas that we are going to be affecting. So right now I can see that I have this matte, which is absolutely fine because that is what I want to change. But I can see some shade on her hand too, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to go in my hue range and I can just adjust that, and now I think it looks fine. Now we can also use the denoise slider as well, because I can see that these white spots over here, so just to kind of refine it, and then a bit of blur just to overcome that sharpness. Now once I'm happy with my selection, I'm gonna come down here where this color wheel is, and I can start making my changes, and now you can see it straight away that these changes are only reflecting in that specific area. However, I can see the shade on her hand too, so I'm just going to go and adjust my hue once again over here, and I can still see some on the matte itself too. So I'm going to pick up the second eyedropper again and we'll select the lighter shade of this color. So now it looks fine. So guys, now you can see that how you kind of actually make these adjustments as well. Now we also have the flexibility of using the slider, and if you want to go even further, then you can click on this icon over here, and now you can adjust the mids, highlights and shadows individually. So just to show you the effect of it, if I make changes in the highlights, you can basically see all those effects happening in the program monitor. So it's up to you how and what you want to do. If you just want to use the main color wheel, then you can use that. If you want to go even deeper and you can go through all of these mid-tones, shadows and highlights, again that's entirely up to you. Now another cool thing about this HSL Secondary is that if I want to isolate just this matte and make changes to the rest of my clip, then I can simply tick this inverted box, and now you can see that the changes have been applied to all the areas of my clip except this matte. So guys, that's how you can kind of choose your specific colors in your clip and then make changes. Now let me show you another thing. So if I want to make this matte pop out, then I can simply go down and use this saturation slider, dragging it to 0 to make the whole clip black and white, and except this matte, as you can see. So now you can see the matte popping out. So guys, again, you can make further adjustments by using these sliders in the bottom. So we have the temperature once again. So if I go towards my blue, you can see the effect on the matte, and I can go towards the orange as well. Then I've got this tint, I've got the sharpness once again, and then the saturation. So basically this HSL Secondary, it gives you a lot of control, and you can manipulate and change colors of your clips in whatever way you want. Now we will be utilizing these effects more in the next video, and where we will be kind of look to fix the skin tones. So guys, that's all for now in the HSL Secondary tab. Now the last one we have in the Lumetri panel is this vignette, and this one is pretty straightforward. It gives you an ability to add a vignette and then make some adjustments to it by using these sliders. So I am first going to apply this vignette, and now the amount is basically how big you want your vignette to be, and then you can choose the midpoint of it as well. Now the next one is more to do with the shape of your vignette, and then finally you can choose how soft or sharp you want the edges of your vignette to be. So nothing complicated, and it's all super easy. So guys, we have covered all of the tabs that are in the Lumetri Colour Panel, and hopefully now you would be feeling more confident in grading your clips. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you liked this video, and if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm now going to see you in the next one. So till then, you take care of yourself.